I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to use the Webpage Creator. And those who already know how to use that, there'll be some timestamps in the description that will show you how to add the college football playoff bracket from the utility tool into your web page. Alright, so for those who haven't used this before, first you're going to need to save. So PocketScout created this and he recommended one called EOY, which is end of year. This would be save your dynasty at the end of bowl week. So simulate through bowl week, save your dynasty then. Okay, and then you'll also need a REC for like recruiting. That would be saved on signing day. That is to get the recruiting database into your web page. Okay, I'm use PS3, so I've already used brute force to decrypt these and get the MCO2 file for both of these. Now you're going to open up your web page maker 2.2, which the download link will be in the description for that. Alright, you're going to open and find your EOY file. Make sure I'm in the right spot. Okay, it's the end of year file, MCO2. Once that loads, you're going to click Fill Database. It doesn't give you any clues as if it's loading eventually. This will fill with green bar, but as long as you can't click the button like it looked like before when I clicked it, that means it is loading and filling the database. Alright, so green bar should have filled up, and then this will pop up. That it takes a little while. It took at least 5-10 minutes, I feel like, that I cut out. You want to hit OK. Alright, now you're going to click Create HTML Reports. Again, it doesn't really show you it's doing anything for a little bit, and this green bar should fill completely. You can push through the not responding. Just wait. Alright, so eventually the green bar fills all the way up, and it'll say web page is created in the reports directory. Hit OK. I'll go to File, Open. Now go to your recruiting or REC file. Open that MCO2 file. Alright, once that loads, you're going to click Fill Database again and wait for this bar to fill up. Again, I think these, I'm not really timing them. They're taking 5 to 10 minutes, so it's a little bit of a time commitment. Just to show you some of the progress, what that looked like. It's filled up maybe a quarter of the way. Alright, pop up NCAA 2014 DB created in the DB directory. Hit OK. And then you're going to click Update Recruiting Report. Hit OK. And now you're going to fill in these just when it archives so you can keep track of what season. Mine was 2021. Bowling Green. Shoot, I don't remember. Anyways, so this is just going to be the folder name that you're going to look for in the on your computer. So after that, you fill in your information. It's the end of the year. I do not remember that. Archive season. Alright, pops up. Archive is completed. PocketScout makes a note that if you're trying to do this for multiple seasons at one time, you will follow the steps that I did, but once this happens, archive complete, you will exit it. Then you would open the Webpage Creator again and go through those same steps again for another season. Alright, now that you have archived your season, go to wherever you have your Webpage Maker 2.2 file saved, wherever you save the application once you downloaded that. Go into here, and so that's where your application is, and there should be archive, and then you'll see 2021 Bowling Green head coach, which I just created. You saw in the video. So here we want to go to HTML, and now you see there's this logos folder. So this logos, because the 2.2 especially was made well before Revamped, has logos for like Idaho and New Mexico State stuff for the old teams. So even though my dynasty has revamped teams, the record for Charlotte, for example, will show up as Yukon or Connecticut, and like the record of Appalachian State will show up as Idaho, and so on. So there'll be a link in the description, and you're going to want to download this logos folder. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So you would open that link, and it's going to take you to this. Okay, and you're going to download that logos folder. Don't worry about what's in it. I've organized everything in there that once you download it, you're just going to have to drag and drop it into your file. And it will replace all the logo, helmet pictures that the web page creates. And so that if you have the revamped, which most people probably do, it will update accordingly, especially if you are a team who is one of those new teams in your dynasty. So you've downloaded the logo zip file. I go to my downloads. I'm going to extract those files. Okay, now that they've been extracted, I'm going to go to that HTML file folder with logos in it, and you're just going to drag the unzipped one over there. Replace those files, and this is going to add all the new logos and helmet logos and stuff that the Webpage Creator uses. Just to show you real quick in here, go to like helmet, go to team 34 is the first one. That's used to be Idaho, now it has Appalachian State helmet. That's that. Alright, now you're going to go back to the archive, open the one you just created. Now you need to know what team you are. Scroll through these HTMLs, and I'm team 14. So what I do, so I don't have to scroll through that every time, is I'm going to create a shortcut and then move that to a different file. So don't just move this main file, team 14. So once you'll see when I open it, it pulls in all these other HTML files, and they all work together. So you don't want to move it, or they won't be able to work together and show you everything. So I move that into a different folder so that it's easier to get to. And you can open that. Alright, so now it's going to show you their all-time. It's going to show your current season. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff in here. So now this is the guys who have used this before. This is where they're going to be interested on how do we change some of this stuff. So I'm going to go to teams here. So you have Charlotte right here, which is down under U because it was Yukon before. So if we click that, we're going to look at, so here, now we see how it says Connecticut, even though it's supposed to be Charlotte. So I don't know how to change it in the program itself, but I have learned how to change it here. If you are one of these teams, Appalachian State, Coastal Carolina, Charlotte, or Georgia Southern, so if you right click on it and click inspect, it's going to pop up some code over here, and then you're going to right click on where it says Connecticut, hit edit text, then you can type whatever you want. I'm going to type Charlotte in so that it says Charlotte, and you're going to have to click inspect on each one to do that, or you can kind of click through these tabs on the code. I was just playing around with the code. That's how I figured some of this stuff out. I don't know anything about coding, but I can look at, well, this code is creating that, and I can try to change it. So anyways, I'm not going to go through all of those. You do that, you change Charlotte, you want to go save as, and you must save it as the same HTML that you are clicking. I already know that is Team 100 because so you want to be in there because I have a dynasty with Charlotte. You're going to go down to Team 100, and you're going to save that. Place it. Wait till it's done loading. Downloading. Alright, so now I'm going to show you I can go from my Bowling Green site and go to Team 100 and go to Charlotte. I could change this or you could too, where you can move Charlotte up to C. It's somewhat a little more complicated and not worth it to me. So just to show your saves that the change is saved, so that's how you do that. You know, you could right click on there. It says it's Idaho when it was actually Appalachian State. Same with there, New Mexico State and Coastal Carolina, and you can change that and just change it to Appalachian State. Anytime you make a change, make sure you right click in here, save as, and save it as the original HTML file. So whatever team, if you're changing it on your team, it's going to be the team and the team ID number. So in this case, it was Team 100. You're going to have to do that for wherever you want to change that. So if you want to go so I go top programs, it's going to show Connecticut. So you're going to have to right click on that, change it to Charlotte, right click here, save as, and this one you would save as the top programs HTML. I know it's going to make it a little longer. I'm just going to do it for the sake of people who want to go through each tab and change stuff, or just want to go through the tabs that you plan on looking at and changing. Now let's see if it actually saved that time. Alright, so that's saved. We have Charlotte here instead of Connecticut. Alright, now it's time for the moment that I talked about on Discord of what the point of this video was for. I know One Bar Poppy is waiting for this. So, you need to go to your archive and go to your Bowling, or in this case Bowling Green, and then you're going to right click in here and create a new file folder. It's going to be bowls underscore files, no caps. Okay, and in there you are going to go get your college football playoff bracket. So there's mine, 2021 bracket. I'm going to paste it in there. Alright, now remember the name of yours. There's going to be a link in the description that's going to look like this. Replace this code with this code. Name of your file being the name of the file in here. So let's go. Alright, now that you have that, your bracket in the bowls file, let's put it on your web page. Okay, open your Teams page, go over to the Bowls tab. Okay, we're going to right click and inspect this top row of the table. So this right here is the code that creates that row. So we're going to duplicate it. You could play around and find a better place to put this. This is just where I have decided to put mine on my web pages. So now you're going to take this, like I said, replace center, schedule center. So we're going to copy that. It'll be in the description of the YouTube video. Alright, and so here's the center. You're going to want to replace the top one. Okay, we're going to right click, edit as HTML. That'll let you to control all, and then you're going to control V, paste your new one in there, and you're going to have to change the name of your file that I just have that's like a placeholder to the name of your actual file, which is 2021 bracket. I'm going to double check. Oh, look at that. It pops right up. And so here's my 2021 bracket. All the text in here I added myself. Alright, so now we need to right click, save as. We want to make sure we go to the right one. You're going to go inside your Webpage 2.2 folder, archive, go to the current season that you are archiving, and bowls. Save that, replace the existing. Wait till it's done downloading down there. Alright, go to your team, just to show you that it's saved. Okay, then you're going to go to the Bowls tab. Now your bracket is in your web page. I'd encourage you to play around with the right click and inspect, and maybe someone out there smarter than me can figure out the code to do more stuff with this. I can show you something else real quick that I did. So here's with my Charlotte Dynasty. I was able to change the name of the tab up here to College Football Playoff Bracket, and I have all of them from this dynasty because I wasn't using the Webpage Creator for every year. The only problem with that is I lost all the tabs up here in order to go back to stuff. Also, let's say I'm in the Bulls tab, and then I want to go, it no longer says College Football Playoff Brackets. I only changed it from my team page. So that's what I mean. I don't know the code 100% to change things permanently, but I hope some of y'all like this video, and I encourage you to play around with it and learn some more about changing these web pages. Alright, thanks for watching.